Well, check this out. I'm on my way to make my video for today and found a little friend already. Nice sized black snake here. Making his way off there. Wow. That is awesome. We'll let him go his way there. Cool. Heading off into the woods. Alright, just walking along this nice trail. I'm gonna find a place. Well, the plan today is to try to observe some bald eagles. There's a nest out here. I want to see if I can just find a place to see if we can get some footage or not. Gonna be a warm day, but should be a little bit cooler in the woods maybe. So we're at a beautiful location here. I've been told, and it's been confirmed as well, that there is a nest up there in those pine trees. So we'll see. I'll probably set my tripod up and zoom in a little bit as well, but we'll see if we can catch any flying around out here. And I was told about these eagles by a viewer some time ago, and I was here just a couple videos ago, and some of the people that work here at the spot also mentioned that there are indeed bald eagles up there. So it's gonna be a hot one today. It's supposed to be up to 90. Yesterday was almost 90, but today we'll probably reach, it'll be our first like 90-degree weather this year. It is June, I think today's June 10th. So a little bit warm for this time of year. All right, I'm gonna get set up here, just relax. I did bring some of my coffee along, was left over from this morning. And that one mug that I got from a viewer some time ago. Oh, whoops. Almost fell there. All right, trying to drink coffee and film at the same time. But yeah, it's warm, but and I'm drinking warm coffee, but it should be iced coffee. Anyway, it's a little bit cooler here in the woods. All right, I'm gonna quit yapping and try and get set up, and I might not stay at this spot. Maybe I'll move further down a little bit later. We'll see all I can find here. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit today. Not gonna do much hiking, just gonna kind of sit and see what comes along. Yeah, I should point out that it's not 90 degrees at the moment. This is still morning, so it's probably in the 70s right now. But nice little breeze coming off the lake. Beautiful little spot here. Wow. All right, I'm gonna get my tripod set up and zoom in up there, see if I can see anything. Okay, there is a bald eagle out there. Trying to zoom in. Where are you, bald eagle? There it is. Okay. So sorry about trying to follow him on the camera, it's difficult, but there's a bald eagle out there. So we'll watch and see where he goes. Yeah, if I zoom in on the nest area, at least the tree that I was told, I don't really see anything. Offhand, it looks like a nest. Because there's a couple trees up there. It could be hidden in there quite well, though. Usually eagle nests is pretty big. Of course, that nest could be on the other side of the tree as well. And a couple weeks ago, I did that video about the beaver pond over in Stony Valley, and I was hiking around the beaver pond, and I saw a bald eagle that day. I didn't get it on film. Actually, I'm uploading that video today, even though, because remember, there's backlog to these videos. But yeah, I didn't get that one on film, but I'm probably pretty sure it was. If there is indeed a nest up there, it was probably them, one of the adults from this nest that was over there. And if you go the other way, it takes out to Jeff's Swamp, which is another prime, hunting area for these eagles probably. So we'll I'm just gonna stay here for a while. Actually, I don't really know how long I'll stay here, but I want to see if they land up there in those trees. All right, there is a pair of them flying up above the hill there. I don't know if they're showing up. There's one over there, and there's one pretty far up over there. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure if cameras can pick that up or not. I can hear them too a little bit. So I'm not sure. That first one we saw must have been one that was not part of this pair, the one that was flying over there. So they just landed up there, that mountain. Let me get my other camera out. See if I can zoom in a little bit more. Alright, so those stinkers that just landed were not eagles. Those are turkey buzzards, turkey vultures, pretty sure. I got my other camera zoomed in a little bit more. So, those aren't eagles. Anyway, but the one we saw earlier definitely was an eagle. But those buzzards just landed or sunned themselves on that dead tree up there. Anyway, it's hard to tell sometimes from a distance. You know, when eagles and vultures are flying, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. I see one taking off now. When it gets to the backdrop of the trees, sometimes you can see the white head of the bald eagle, but the problem is immature bald eagles don't have the white head and the white tail. So a lot of times they can get easily confused with a turkey vulture, especially if you're hoping to find eagles. Your mind wants it to be an eagle instead of a vulture. So I got kind of excited. I thought maybe the nest is up there, and then of course when I zoomed in more I said those aren't eagles. But anyway, but you might have noticed that when I filmed just prior to this. Sometimes it's hard for me to see, you know, on the screen what you're seeing right away in the video. I can only tell sometimes when I get home and watch the footage. Anyway, we'll see if some eagles show up again. I just put my coffee mug back down and I have a visitor down here. Big old, I don't know if you can see him there, big old spider. Looks like she has an egg sac on her back there. Check that out on my backpack strap there. Yeah, she's crawled off. But there's all kinds of wildlife showing up here. Even the humankind are showing up. A bunch of kids showed up here a little while ago. That was slightly annoying. So I'm pretty cool with most kids, you know. I'm a teacher, you know, so I do like kids. You see them on my video, but some people's kids, they came down here. Well, they stayed up the trail, like throwing rocks in the lake right next to me. Just the one boy, like big rocks, and there's like splashing on my stuff. I have my, you know, my camera equipment here. I turned around to like say something to the kid, but then his parents showed up and were like, "Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be doing that, kid." But anyway, yeah. That's one of those things that you kind of, yeah, that's one of the things your kids should know that without you having to say anything to them, that there's someone sitting down by the lake. You shouldn't be throwing big rocks in the water next to them, especially with someone you don't know. Alright, anyway, whatever. Alright, so hoping some of these eagles show up. Yeah, my little buddy returned as well. Oops, focus out there. Just chilling on my stuff. There's also a hornet around here somewhere. There he is. Where is he? He's flying around over there. In the rocks. As long as he doesn't get too close. Alright. Well, time to stand up and stretch my legs a little bit. We've been sitting here for about an hour now. That rock right there makes a nice little seat. Our little buddy the spider is still down there. Because that hornet keeps flying around here too, but it's been pretty quiet except for that one incident. And the only eagle we've seen is that one. At the beginning of the video there was that one flying out there. That was an eagle. But we did have the those two vultures that tricked me earlier. They keep flying around up there. Those are probably what we saw flying up here earlier. I don't know if those got on film or not. But occasionally I hear an eagle as well, so I'm not sure. That one pine tree out there looks like a very nice nesting spot, but they could be nesting elsewhere, I don't know. Years ago I saw an osprey out here as well, up over in these trees somewhere. But if the eagles are nesting here, I doubt the osprey would be still here. We're gonna hang out for a little bit more. Maybe make some new friends. We'll see who else shows up here. The ants found my coffee mug too. They were on top earlier, stealing my coffee. Alright. Here's hoping something does show up yet. Okay, there's a bird flying out there now. If you can see it on camera. I was hoping it was going to land. It might just be another vulture if I lost it. Yeah, there you can see one of the ants on top of my coffee mug thing here. It's got caffeine in it there, buddy, you realize? Alright. I guess I'll let them have some coffee. I'm pretty much done with this anyway. They're just, you know, there's some residue on the top there. Go back and tell the others. Well, I'm all packed up. I think I'm probably going to head out now. Been out here for about 2 hours. Got here, you know, around 11. It's now close to 1 o'clock. So, the only eagle that I'm sure we saw was that one near the beginning there. Flying out there. I'll double check. It's hard, like I said, it's hard when you're out in the field like this. It's hard to tell sometimes on the small screens that I'm filming with. When I'm back home looking on my computer, I can tell a little bit better what it is that I was looking at. And that last one that we saw that flew over that pine tree that I was hoping would be an eagle, not so sure about that one. Gotta get back in the light. But we'll see. I'm not 100% convinced that there's a nest out in that pine tree though. It looks very nest-like, but I haven't seen any activity to and from it. You know, maybe there is. I'm not sure how often eagles visit their nest. Obviously, if there is an eaglet that hatched up there, it's probably just chilling. Like, I'm not sure how often the adults visit the nest to feed them. Maybe they just haven't, you know, caught anything for it to eat yet. Who knows, maybe it died as well. We had quite a few strong storms coming through here several weeks ago, 60-mile-an-hour winds and stuff. It could have, you know, something may have happened, but or the nest could be elsewhere around here as well. Maybe people just think the nest. That's where I've been told it is, but it could be somewhere else. Anyway, I'm not going to complain. It was nice just to come out here and sit and just watch for several hours. Got to share my coffee with some nature in my space there. A few noisy people. Another guy walked by just recently, nice and quiet though. Alright, well, I'm blabbing. Oh, we saw that rat snake at the beginning of the video, so that was cool. Maybe we'll see one on the way back. Anyway, but like I've said in prior videos, I am trying to just take some time to sit and chill at certain areas too and see what wildlife shows up. Alright, I am going to head back though. There's supposed to be some storms coming in, and there are some darker clouds over there. But anyway, thanks for coming along. I'll see you next video.